So I went to some Italian restaurant with my girl, and we tried to go to one, and it was packed full. They were like, oh, we're only doing takeaway at the moment. And we went, oh, suck my dick from the back. And then we left. And then we were trying to work out where we were going to go, because we're not going to fucking get takeaway from a restaurant. Fuck off. What is this, KFC? It was fucking Friday night. Let me have a table, cunt. Why are you closing? Decided to go to the place next door, but it was empty as fuck. So we're like, oh, does this mean it's bad? Which is never the case. It just looks like it's the case, so nobody goes in, and it's empty because it's empty, not because of the quality of the food. We go in, and this woman, she was like an Italian woman, and she was like every Italian wog mum you've ever met in your life, right? Just so many words and so many questions, and just wants to talk to you and like be a mum. Like if you go over to your Italian friend's house and they have like a stereotypical Greek Italian mum, right? They're mainly your friend's mum, but also while you're there, they're kind of your mum too. Like they're a little bit your mum. You love your mum, your real mum, but also just for the day. Just for the 3 hours that you're at your friend's house after school, you love your Italian mum a little bit more because she's just great. She's the best. Because you get all of the love of the Greek Italian mum with none of the getting hit in the fry pan for failing school, right? That's great. So we had that, and she was our mum. I had some of the best pasta I've ever had in my fucking life, and some of the worst conversation I've ever had in my life. Because if you guys know anything about me, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone. Oh, you're my Uber driver and we're going to drive for 20 minutes? Hey, let's do it in silence. Oh, you're at a cafe and you're taking my order? Great. 30 seconds of chat. And what are we talking about? Your day? No, we're not. Because we're not going to do that. Because I just want pancakes and silence. What would you like today, sir? Yeah, can I get the eggs Benedict, but instead of ham, can I get that with salmon? Also, could I get a cappuccino in a mug, please? Yep. And would you like anything else? Yes, I would actually. I would like silence. Yep. So that'd be salmon, eggs Benedict, cappuccino in a mug, and for me to fuck up? Yes, that would be good. All right. Well, enjoy your... too much. That's all. And then they come up halfway through the meal and they go, is it good? Hey, man, I'll let you know. They always do that. Right? Like when you're eating the most fuck-off massive burger and they wait, right? They see you about to take a bite and they go, no, I'll wait. I'm not going to ask him now. I'll just wait. And then you put it too much of it in your mouth because you're a fucking animal and and then your mouth is full of burger and then they go, oh, looks like he can't speak. Time to talk to him. Are you enjoying your meal, sir? And you look at them with shame and you go, and then they walk away. Hey! Don't do that, ever. What do you want? It's great, man. The lettuce is good and the bun's good. How's your day go? Fuck off. I'm trying to eat. Leave me alone. Anyway, me and Jazz get in, and me and Jazz, we hadn't seen each other all week. We just want to talk to each other, all right? Jazz is like me. She's like, don't talk to me, ever, right? We're talking, and then the woman comes up, and she goes, oh, hi, how are you going? We're the only people in the restaurant. She goes, we were actually thinking about closing, but then you guys came in, so I guess we'll stay open. And I said, I guess that's how a restaurant works, isn't it? Anyway, we sit down, and she goes, oh, we were thinking about closing, you know. I'm like, yeah, you told me. You're such a lovely couple. What would you like to eat? I'd already decided. I wanted the bolognese. Can I get that? She goes, you know, you should really try the bolognese. You should try it with a gnocchi. And I had already picked that off the menu. You try it with a gnocchi because it's really good potato. It's homemade. I'm like, really? Is this a home or is this a restaurant? Oh, it's a home. It's a restaurant. Oh, it's a restaurant, mate. It's homemade. And you should also try the steak. The steak is really good. And if you want a bit of wine, here's the wine selection. And before I could say I don't drink, she started, here's the wine. Talking her fucking ears off. Jazz is listening. I don't know why. And then the woman walks away without taking our order. I'm like, I'd already fucking decided. We'd sat there for 3 minutes, 5 minutes without her, and then she came and talked to us for 10 minutes about the menu and then didn't take the order. And we were like, oh, I'm exhausted. I want to leave. Jazz is like, so what have you been doing? I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I've had my conversation for the day with that woman. It's done now. I can't talk to you. I'm overloaded with shit. She comes back. And she takes our orders, and I'm like, yeah, can I get the bolognese with a gnocchi? And she goes, oh, I convinced you of the gnocchi. And I went, oh, no, you didn't, because I already fucking decided, and then you started talking before I could order. Then she got all excited. She's like, oh, I'm the bloody food recommending expert. I've just told them everything they need to know about the gnocchi, and that's why they got it. And it's like, no, mate, whatever. Then she goes away, and then she comes back, she gives us cutlery, and Jazz stupidly goes, oh, these are knives. And I went, you idiot, what did you do that for? And she went, oh, yes, they are good knives. Guess where I got them? And she did this 3 times. Guess where I got him? And Jazz went, I don't know. She went, guess. Not sure. Guess. You have to guess. She was one of those people that when they say, guess where I got them from, they actually want you to guess. Sometimes I'll say, guess where I got it, and you leave a little pause for dramatic effect. Guess where I got these shoes? Catch of the day. But imagine if I was like, guess where I got these shoes? You're not guessing. Out of all of the 300 places you can buy shoes, guess where I got them? Nike? Nah. Guess again. Adidas? Nah. Imagine if I was that cunt. You would hate me. And she was that cunt. Anyway, then we get our food, and I would be raging if it wasn't the best fucking bolognese I've ever had in my fucking life. And then Jazz is such an asshole. She sees me hating the conversation we're having with the woman. So, of course, to piss me off, she starts talking to the woman. She goes, oh, where'd you get those tablecloths? I'm like, what are you doing? And the woman goes, guess? No, I asked you where you got it from. She goes, I got it from Thailand. Great. And then she starts telling us all about her trips to Thailand. She goes, I love going to the beach and I love this and that. And me and Jazz haven't talked to each other yet. Like, we haven't seen each other for an entire week. We have dinner. We're having dinner for an hour. We still haven't talked to each other because we're talking to this chick. We're the only people in the restaurant. And she goes, oh, I tell my stories, don't I? I tell my stories. Yeah, you do. And hey, they suck. Just be silent. Thankfully, other people came in and me and Jazz just watched the woman do the same thing to everyone. Some people are just like that. Hey, they just talk to everyone. It's funny how, like, there's those people and then there's me. The Prince of Darkness, don't talk to me. Leave me alone. I'm in my own head. I'm talking to myself. Not that I don't like talking. It's just that I'm already having a better conversation with someone that I like much more. Me, by myself, in my own head, walking down the street like an insane person. The only thing that separates me from that guy in the city that you see who's on all the drugs talking to himself is that my mouth isn't moving. It's going on in my head. See, we're the same. Minus the drugs, we're exactly the same. We're talking to ourselves about high concepts that don't make sense to anybody else or fictionalized realities that don't exist yet. We're doing the same shit. It's just I'm doing it in here and he's doing it out there for everyone to hear. We're the same cunt. And that's why those guys never talk to you, because they're having a great conversation with themselves. And you see, and you look at them and you go, I don't think I've ever had a conversation that good. You know why? Because you've only ever talked to someone else. If you do 100% of the work, you always get the best conversation.